Hey guys, Pro here, VIP Outdoors. Today we're going to make our blackened fish tacos. This is about as easy as it gets. It's about as real as it gets. You know, one of the things I like about tacos is they're easy, they're fast, and you get home after a long day of fishing, work, whatever it is, you slap these things together in no time flat. And with these rock bass that we've been catching, or any bottom fish, they just are a really, really nice dish to put a lot of flavor behind a rock bass. Sometimes there's not a lot of flavor in there, pretty clean, but very mild fish. So this is a great way to jazz it up. So what we have over here is we have our black bass that we caught out bottom fishing the other day. When I clean these, when I fillet them, what I do is I take all the rib bones out and I try to take the pin bones out. Every now and again though, you'll catch some right in the middle like that. So what I'll do is I'll take my knife and I'll cut right down the middle. And you can feel those bones right on the edge of the knife. Stay right to the edge and cut it out. So that's just gonna be trash. Fill them all. That way when we're eating, nobody gets pricked by a bone there. Okay, so those all feel pretty good. Now what I'm going to do for the blackening, there's a lot of different blackening seasons out there, I should say. This is one of the ones that I use. It's just, I don't even know the manufacturer of that. What is that? Just all-purpose Cajoning. All right, all we're going to do is we're going to take our fish, we're going to season it on both sides. So make sure you spread it out. And depending how salty your blackening rub or your spice that you're using is, you want to be a little bit mindful. Make sure you get all the pieces, turn them over. This is a beauty about working outside. You have the wind kind of blowing the spices everywhere. I'm going to take this top, throw it away, and we're done, opposed to having it inside making a big old mess in your kitchen. Alright, so we have our ling cod and our black bass that we put blackening season on. So we got our black bass all blackened up, no pun intended, but we got it seasoned, both sides, as much seasoning as you want on there. Now that we have that, I'm gonna come over to my Blackstone, and I have this Blackstone preheated on about medium-high heat, okay? It's right before that oil starts smoking. A big mistake that people make when they're cooking fish on this is they get impatient and they want it turn it too early. So you wanna make sure you have a nice seasoned top on there. I got plenty of oil, which is seasoning. We're gonna put it down on there. You're gonna hear that sear. Make sure that you leave your fish on there until it naturally wants to peel away. If you have to take your spatula and peel the fish away, it's not ready to be churned. It will naturally come apart from the grill once you have that nice sear on the bottom. So we're gonna let this go until we get that sear on the bottom. We're gonna flip it over to the other side, and that's gonna be it for the fish. Like I said, the fish part is super easy. It's all the toppings that we put on the tacos that really make them what they are. So we're gonna let this sear up, flip it over, and we'll keep on making tacos. The fish seared up on one side, and with that blackening season you're going to see that blacken come out. That doesn't mean it's burnt, it just means it's been blackened properly, but it's going to get a nice sear on there on each side. So what I've done, this is now the hot part of my grill. I've taken it over here, turned the heat down a little bit. Now I'm going to get my torch ready. When I'm making tacos, I use corn tortillas, okay? This stuff with the flour torch drives me up a wall. It drives me absolutely up a wall. I mean, it literally says on the packaging of a flour torch that is for a burrito, okay? These are actually made for tacos. So you want to use corn torch if you want legit, authentic fish tacos. All I'm gonna do is take these, put them on the flat top. I got a little bit of oil down on the grill. I like a fried torch. You could also just toast them on the top. You don't have to re-oil or re-season. I call it re-seasoning because re-seasoning sounds a lot healthier than re-oiled. But re-season your grill and put the torch on there just like so. You're gonna know that tort's ready to turn. You can actually see these. So that's the last one I put on. See how it's nice and flat? And these are some of the first ones I put in. They start to bubble on one side. Once they start to bubble, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna turn them. And let me see here. Not quite ready. So we want that, remember this is a corn tort, right? So we're gonna toast that corn that's in there. And it's gonna give us that pliable surface we're looking for in a corn tort, but it's also gonna give us a nice toasted corn flavor as well. And you can see these all starting to bubble up now. They're getting ready to turn. Just go through, start turning them all. You can see the toast marks on there. And if you can see those on there, that means they're ready to be turned. If you can't see that toasted mark, then they weren't ready to turn. What do we got about? We got a dozen torts on here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of fish. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do it old school style. So what that means is I'm gonna take these torts, once they get cooked, I'm gonna turn one side off, I'm gonna stack them all in the corner. And they're probably getting they're getting close. I'm gonna give them about another 30 seconds to a minute. I'm gonna stack them all up and I'm gonna assemble each one of our fish tacos right here on the plate. And then we're gonna go straight taco bar style and load whatever toppings we want on there. They should be about ready. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this burner here. This is a 3 burner, or excuse me, this is 4 burners. So just stack them up. And slide them over there. And now that they're out of the way, we're gonna take one tort, we're gonna take a chunk of fish, put it right in the tort, fold it over. Next one, chunk of fish, fold it over. That guy in half. This is what my grandma used to do. She'd literally load your plate with tacos going from one side to the other. And depending, I remember at one point, this is when, you know, I was playing ball. I mean, I used to eat like a freight train, and I think one time I mowed through, no exaggeration, I think 11 or 12 of them in one setting. And she goes, "You're gonna need a bigger plate." And at that point, I mean, you guys know how it is. If you guys ever played college athletics, you eat a lot, you know, especially college ball. So anyways, that was a point in my life where I was like, we need a bigger plate. We need as many tacos as we could put on a plate as we can. We got about a dozen of them on there right now. Close to a dozen. Put that guy right there. Okay, we got a couple left up there. I'm gonna turn this off. Now what we're gonna do, and this is my favorite part about tacos. You can put whatever you want on there. You could go as high end as you want. You can go as simple as you want. My 2 favorite combinations during the winter time when we're talking about tacos is, number 1, the very basic authentic taco is you take yellow onion, you take cilantro, you take jalapeno, and of course I forgot the lime inside, but you put a squirt of lime on there. You take your salsa verde, and that's it. Okay? That's one taco right there. The next way is, every now and again, you know, I was talking about texture when it comes to tacos, and I love making slaws, whether it be a cabbage slaw or whatever it is. So I started making a cabbage slaw, which is very basic. We have red cabbage, shredded carrots, cilantro, diced green onions, lime juice, and salt. That's all that is. We're gonna take that, put that inside the taco there, put a little bit of green salsa, and then this right here is a crema sauce that we make. It just, all it is Mexican style crema. It is, what is it? It's a chipotle, what's that garlic company that's at all the sportsman shows? I'll think of it. Anyways, we'll put it on the credits there. Gourmet garlic, that's what it is. The chipotle seasoning, you mix it in there. We also have in there jalapeno juice, and so it makes a nice little smoked crema sauce. If I can get it to come out of there. Maybe it's broken. Okay. So depending on what you like, whether you like it super authentic or you like it new style, that's how you make a fish taco. Again, very simple, very easy flavors. It's about the fish, so don't over season it. Make the tortillas very, very simple corn torts. I like searing up a couple green onions and serving it with green onions, but that's the way we make fish tacos here at VIP Outdoors. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you subscribe to our page, make sure you like our Facebook page, and we're gonna keep more game and fish recipes coming your way that are very authentic, very Mexican style, and just the way I grew up. So thanks for watching. Here, Jeff, you should probably eat this one. Yeah. Sure. Taste tester, official taste tester. Let's do it on a windier day.